Let me start by welcoming you guys to my YouTube channel. Trust your day was okay today, and trust everything went well as you planned. And this information is just, I don't know how to describe it, but in my own opinion, I don't care which money want to drop. Let the money drop, and let those who subscribe, whether to UAG or other grants, let them receive this grant. That is just my concern. It doesn't matter who is dropping the grant or not. Let it drop. If it is the first batch, let it drop, and let those who register with them should get their money. That is just our business, okay? So I will let you guys. So let me allow you guys to listen to this audio, and let's continue the conversation in the comment section. And subscribe if today is your first time watching my content, and share this video in social media. Information is key, okay? Right now, disbursement is about to take place, and I don't know how soon, but I know it's going to take place according to what they said. He said in this audio. Share this information. It is key. Share it on your social media. Just copy the link and post it on your Facebook, on your WhatsApp, so that people who participated in this grant can receive their money and get information. Okay, that's just your part. Watch this video and see you in my next post. Bye for now.
Good evening, everyone. And today is the 19th day in the month of May, the year 2024. My name remains Eyes of the Spirit, and I just decided to address some few issues to all CEOs that are here on this platform. And please, first, whoever that is bringing junk and unnecessary messages to this platform, is either I delete the message and remove you, or I remove you from the platform completely. First, let's tell ourselves some basic truths so that you will not be sending junks or unwarranted messages to this platform. Some of us decided not to talk for obvious reasons, and you can hardly see me talk on Agpgn platform just for one fact, that I'm not a national ESCO of the Agpgn, but I know some of what the leaders of Agpgn, what they are doing. And it pains me to my heart that you have CEOs that are not well informed, who probably out of their personal gain or curiosity decided to be listening to side talks. And I'm addressing this platform today, being the 19th day in the month of May, for clarity purpose. First, even before we all travel down to Abuja for the screening exercise, there are two statements that have been so very loud. First, the statement is that I received a call from one person, and the person told me that my name is there, and before I could return from Jos and arrived at Abuja, and I learned that the person is dead. That was the message and the statement of Apostle Ambassador Dr. Ken Wankaman. The reason why I'm doing this VM today is as follows. First, that is the narrative he gave. And to those of you who came for the screening, at least I came for the very first day of the screening, and after the screening, I stayed for a while. Even before the meeting that was held online, few days to the screening exercise, one, in that very meeting, the same Apostle Ken told us that the money actually has been shared. I am not taking side with anyone, not Apostle Ken, not Agpgn, but let's face some of the truth squarely, because the major problem that is happening in the grant community is just two factors. And my people here is one factor. The second factor, which is the overall problem, is centered on greed. My VM will be a bit lengthy, but pay attention to it. And if you don't mind, you can share it with somebody to encourage someone. Now, after those sagas and all that, we all left Abuja, but some persons stayed behind. I can still remember on the very day a meeting was held on the platform of the under the platform of UAAG regarding some CEOs that are stranded in Abuja. After that, they have been stranded in Abuja. I don't know what they did, and some of them eventually were able to travel out of Abuja to their respective homes. Why am I giving you this background? Because in whatever you do, even though you may be a Christian or you may not be a Christian, that is not the subject matter. But the issue is that is your conscience alive? Is your conscience alive? I have played several roles on the ground for peace to reign. Under peace, I started with even Mommy Bossede, that era. I also communicated with Pastor B. I think under peace, for peace to ensure that peace reign in Grand Community, if I don't have ever called Pastor B, I should have called him for more than 10 times. And all these calls are not calls of subscription, are not calls of what have you, but these calls are centered on peace talk. On my own, I've also called Chief Agpgn and Power of Five, where I am disappointed even in the VN of Chief Agpgn calling for a meeting. The said Chief Agpgn I called with Power of Five and said, look, my brethren, I gave them 3 points for them to look into, and with that 3 points, they should be able to pursue peace. What was this 3 point? I said, point number 1. First, Agpgn believed that yes, Apostle Ken's name was there, and perhaps there are grant documents with him, and they followed him, just as they followed Theobarth. And when the thing got soured, Agpgn arrested. Let me not use arrested. They invited Theophilus under EFCC for questioning. And having done that, they also followed Apostle Ken closely to be sure that what he's doing. First, let me begin to narrate some things. That is why each time I listen to Admin Ellis VN, I'm always, it's like that guy is entertaining me very well, talking about Admin Ellis. Now, let me go back to what I was saying and remind you of something. During those period of those saga, I remember when even Mama Jennifer Isaac collected money, Apostle Ken came to the public domain, an apostle of the gospel that carried the same Bible with me to preach, said he never asked his sister to collect money. And Jennifer Isaac came to the public domain to deny. That is a red flag of a man who's supposed to be sincere, because the Bible said that your ye, let your ye be your ye. You must stand for the truth at all time. And I've said this before in one of my message, and Apostle Ken said he never said he's not aware of this. He debunked that, and that was the time I came up to tell Nigerians that these people will even debunk, even if somebody naked before them, they will still debunk it, and they are good in debunking. Until the same Jennifer Isaac came to the public space and said that his brother is aware. I'm going to balance what I'm saying, but I want you to listen. You CEOs that are getting confused of this drama to listen. It's actually a very interesting drama to listen to this. I'm saying this on this platform of all CEOs of Nigeria so that I wouldn't want you as a CEO to be confused. That passed. Recently, on a national television, this man came. There are things I can't put on social media. I know I am many code I got for people, and there is an account I pay that money to. So when some of us decided not to talk, and somebody is saying he did not collect money, he only collected 100,000, and my friend and my brother raised it as an issue to come and bombard me on my DM, talking about Pastor B, I frown at it. Today, good and bad. That is why I made one statement. I say people making noise in Grant community, very soon we will trace you to your house. How we trace you to your house? We want to know, where are you before? What have you achieved in life? Who were you in the society before? What have you gotten? What have you arrived to? Because some persons, you don't know their background, don't know anything about them. You come to social media, insult them, and go scot free, and you be behaving as if you are teen gods on social media, because it is your brother's business, it's your friend's business, your relative's business. But some of us decided not to talk for personal reasons. Then this man went to a national television and debunked that. Sir, man, I want you that is paying attention to me, that is listening to my VN, ask yourself, is that Christianing? Because some of this problem, the people at the background beating the drum, they were the one beating this drum. So I'll go back to the issue of Shifakogo and Power of Five. But this man came to national television and debunk. That is red flag 2. Now, on a fateful day, I draw, when in one very particular voice note of Shifakogo, I drew his attention. Alongside, I spoke with him that day because Power of Five was right in his hotel room. I spoke with the two of them on the wrath of truth, on making peace, ensuring peace to reign. But that very day, I was surprised that Power of Five actually hung the phone on me. He hung it on me. And I called back and told Chief Agogo, I said, you see, somebody will always talk about Surugede dance, Surugede dance. This dance they want to dance, when the fire starts, it will burn them. I remember also I called the Power of Five over his grant. He called me, woke me up as early as 4:30. These are proof, I have them. He called around 4:30. We talked from 4:30 to almost 7 something. That is 3 hours plus on phone. I asked him, Oga, I say, I've checked. I've not seen anything in your name in your grant. He talked to the left, right, center. Oga, why are you collecting money for you? He said, don't worry, this. I hope the people he said that they will be coming in January or February, I hope they've arrived in Nigeria. That is, this question is to the Power of Five. You see, when people are doing things without the fear of God and the conscience of God, instead of them blaming themselves, they'll be shifting blames on other person. It's not fair. So those parading different voice note threat to Agpgn is really a pity, because this is where I personally called Pastor B several occasions and address him to talk to his brother. I remember late with the head. I remember they called me for government NGO, the same government NGO that Apostle Ken came to CU's platform to say there was nothing like government NGO. I won't mention the name. They called me and said I should bring in my people to subscribe for government NGO, the right agreement, they do this. What am I saying in all these things is that lies have actually begat so many lies. And these people are not even ashamed. They are not ashamed. And this is where I'm hungry. It's like you have eaten, and someone is asking you, have you eaten in a party, whether it be marriage party or birthday party? Looking at the plate of food right in your front, you are telling the people that you have not eaten, or you are telling the person that you have not eaten. Have they given you drink? You say no. Something that is very, very clear, and somebody is sitting beside you, and you have the nerves without the fear of God to be telling someone, answering that you have not even eaten. That is exactly what they've turned the Grant community into. So I call the Shivakogun and Power of Five. If this VN get to them, let them deny I didn't call them. They were boasting that is Apostle Ken that would do disbursement. I call them not whether Agpgn is right or wrong, not whether Apostle Ken is right or wrong, but why I call them is that they are stakeholder and key player in this process. Key player in the sense that people know them, that they should talk to their people and talk to the Apostle Ken and advise him. At least one aspect I'll give to him, the children are not talking. Yes, I praise him for that, which is very good. But I actually advised them to advise Apostle Ken. Pastor B can't deny this, because I remember when the saga of Mama Boss Ede, the saga of Dr. Joshua, the saga of Edda Musa, I've been playing background role in this journey of Grant. I've been in Grant community, though you will not hear my voice. Because some of us that is known by government, we don't talk. We have reason for not talking. But I've been in Grant community right from saying. When Tepecon did their screener to you, I was writing to you. Like as I asked Chief Agogo one big question, I say, my apostle and my reverend that I respect so much was in, we were part of those in Tepecon. So if he did not disburse money in Tepecon, how we shall be able to disburse the UAAG? Has he received the document? To the extent, I don't want to see so many things at the public. They say the money came in from China. The money is trekking to Cotonou. He has arrived Cotonou. He's now in Nigeria Republic. From Nigeria Republic, it doesn't in short, so many stories, Cameroon and all the rest of them. Deception. People without the fear of God. I once confronted a commissioner because I was right in his office on a national assignment. I told the commissioner, I said, sir, you know one truth is this. If you collect money illegally to train your children, sir, you may escape it too. But those your children, I'm talking about a commissioner now, not a government appointee. I'm talking about a commissioner of a police. I say, sir, those money by false pretense, anybody, any of your men are collecting to train their children is judgment and curses they are bringing upon those children. I say, because when those Nigerian persons either intimidated or by any means you collected the money unlawful from that person will raise curses. And don't be so surprised that when your children graduated, they become vagabond. But we don't see it like this. Because people believe, and this mentality in Christianity, I will sin, I will confess, God will forgive me. You are a liar. It doesn't work like that. Go and read your Bible very well about restitution. So you see, this problem, I want to warn CEOs under this platform. I've been saying it, don't play PDP and APC game in Grant community. Because some of us CEOs, we aided this thing. And I remember in my last write-up, I talked about King Saul and David. It is the promoter of King Saul that led to his fall, that he fell. King Saul would have been relevant when God called him home. But the praise singers of King Saul, they were the one that led to his throne. Otherwise, David wouldn't have emerged. And this is where I've advised Joyce Lovely, I advise Osin, I advise Power of Five. You can see how these things, if all those advice I give to people towards ending of last year and early this year, if you have all adhered to my advice, what is happening now wouldn't have happened. Wherever Christ is, Christ Udo is, if this VN get to him, we acknowledge that I've played a very instrumental role at the background. I will call them and advise them. But you see, personal interest and personal ego and greed is the mother of this. So nobody should play Agpgn. Under these three things I want to say. Yes, it is true. Agpgn might not be perfect 100%. Yes, they said the Apostle Ken's name is there or was there, whichever way they put it. But hear this very well. There are some statements that looks like defensive statement because the person is going somewhere. Like, let me put this narrative to you. Now, should you call me if I'm in Port Harcourt? And truly speaking, right at that moment you called, I was in Port Harcourt. And if I don't want to answer you to let you know that I'm in Port Harcourt, I will say something like that. Something like that did not give you the rightful answer that I'm actually in Port Harcourt. But because I don't want to tell you I'm in Port Harcourt, I just diplomatically answer. It is true, you may say I'm lying, but yes, it's true. That could be the narrative that Agpgn followed to see the end, and they came to where they are today. So those forwarding those threat messages on Agpgn and promoting it on social media, very soon you will hear from Agpgn. Very soon you will understand the harm and the havoc you are doing. Because when Joyce Lovely started all this write-up, if you, a CEO, did not promoted her, perhaps those messages would have died on one particular platform. It wouldn't have spread around. That wouldn't have given her momentum and power to be writing more. Because if I write and nobody to promote and spread it around, gradually I will fade away. But people, CEOs, beneficiaries were the one singing the praise of Joyce Lovely, singing the praise of all of them. I do remember in one platform owned by Pastor Peter, I warned them that this 15th date Mama Jennifer Heisey gave is going to truncate the system and cause havoc. CEOs that are blind were insulting me. A man you have not seen. You think I'm a youth? A man you have not seen, a man you don't know his background, you don't know anything about. You were opening your smelling gutter mouth to be insulting me. That's why I ask some of you, we need to fetch your identity so that we really know who you are, not for any evil, so that we can really know the way you make noise. It's like a tenant challenging a landlord. It's a pity. It's a pity. I played a vital role from beginning to even the screening. I have my proofs of UAAG. I know the role I play. I know my mission. But this is not to praise myself. But what I'm trying to say is that some of us were doing whatever we are doing secretly for peace. If I see anything, severally, Mr. Dawood can confirm that I will call and say, oh God, Dawood, why are you making this voice? No, now please, now for the sake of the week, please don't do this again. We say, my brother, why will you allow me to keep quiet when the rest are talking? I'll say, oh, that is a fact. So please, I'm sending this as a last warning. If you forward any indicting message, any provocating message against Agpgn on this platform, one, I will remove you. And I think very soon Agpgn need to come up with sanction against all CEOs, because CEOs were the promoters of Joyce Lovely. CEO were the promoters of all this wrongdoing. Yet now you are attributing blames to Agpgn. How dare you blame Agpgn when you are spreading the surrogate dance of Joyce Lovely and praising her over social media by forwarding her messages and promoting her? What were you expecting before? What were you expecting when you were promoting the same message? What were you expecting when we were promoting a part of our messages and Chief Akogo messages? Is the truth. We have the King Saul side, we have the King David side. Choose the side you want to follow. But Agpgn promised you in their last meeting that as far as you subscribed and you came for screening, that you'll be disbursed to. This should be enough to CEOs and beneficiaries alike. So those forwarding messages and speaking against you, Agpgn, you don't know what you are doing. Is the truth I'm telling you. Brother Paul was said in the Bible that who has bewitched you? Because you can't expect me. You want to give me food to eat. I am the one reading abuses and curses on you. Oga, if you are my shoe, will you not stop giving me the food or remove the food from me? So people that want to help you, I believe, like as Admin Eli said some days ago in his VN, because I witnessed that crisis where Apostle Ken was addressing the people over the saga between Agpgn and UAAG. So if all those dramas happen, is that not enough for us to learn that you are forwarding and promoting someone that you are not supposed to promote? If I'm the power in the shoe of Agpgn, thank God for who Comrade Adu is. and his escort, I praise them. Otherwise, me, as a natural human being, I will give you tooth for tat. As you choose to promote Just Lovely, when they want to pay, they remove you, go and meet Just Lovely to disburse to you. As you choose to promote anybody, they should, those ones you are promoting to disburse to you. Simples and case closed. Is it because he's dancing this way? If the dance have went the other way side, do you think it will favor Agpgn too? So be warned on this platform. It's my last warning for you. If you choose to promote whoever you want to promote, I'm not stopping you, but not on this platform. Because enough is enough. Because it will be painful that a man suffer to go and bring money to cook, and all you could do is to sing the praise of the wife who cooked the food. What about the man who provided the money? So balance it up. But in this case, it's the same person that provided the money for the food who also cooked the food. It's food for thought. Thank you and good evening, everyone.